So Colin, what do you think? Are you braking here?
Yeah, are you shifting up to fourth?
I am.
Carrying the speed through?
Yeah.
It works really well. Yeah, you've got to watch track limits here because I think they're going to monitor it.
Are they?
But, you know, if you carry the speed and you have to use it, then just straddle this bit.
So what you're saying, so you've come across there, you've pulled across for the outside.
Absolutely.
How far?
Try and
Because
get
then you're
around.
opening it. So
Yeah, I mean, if there's someone behind you, then you've got
stay on the inside.
You've got to stay over there, yeah. So how are you getting on through here? This is a quick corner, isn't it? It's
So
like,
I'm not braking.
Don't want to brake much.
I'm not
you don't
braking.
want to brake at all.
I don't brake at all.
So you have to have a dab in the cane. There's always a lot of lap time in fast corners because when you're travelling at that much higher speed, you can see when you get it right, the delta's like bosh. You know.
It's quite hard because it's like fifth, fourth, third, and
I know, yeah.
It's just.
Yeah, so as you say, this curb's horrible, really. I mean, the first part of it's fine, this little bit, but if you're up here, it's going to be like pushing you out. Yeah.
So you need to get that little.
It's just that little tiny bit, and then it sends you over there nicely. But I love this part of the track. So I mean, you're really motoring on, aren't you, up here?
And the thing is when you're getting up to there, you're aware that you're demanding a lot of that rear left.
Yeah.
You can feel it because the front's not scrubbing. Mm-hmm. It's all like.
That's it. Yeah.
All the way up.
Absolutely. You know, just get it around here. If you've managed to turn it in nice and accurate. If you've turned in a little bit early, then obviously you're just going to take that, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's hard to be consistent there, isn't it?
Third in.
I do it in third, to be honest,
Third
and then
in,
sometimes second going into the right there.
So would you say just stay as close to the left as you can?
Yeah, try and nibble the apex and then you'll come out.
Welcome to the Anglesey Racing Circuit here at Track Mon at the Coastal Circuit configuration. My name is Andy Webster, joined by Paul Jerd. Paul, what are you looking for today?
So we are at this very, very scenic Anglesey circuit. We have the gorgeous view of this commentary box where the cars go one way in front of us, then back the other way in front of us, and then we have the cliff, the sea, and then the mountains of Snowdonia in the distance. It is an absolutely spectacular view.
Going to be, I think, a very, very busy 25 minutes of this 1.5 mile Anglesey coastal and very, very scenic circuit.
Yeah, so right now just readying up for quali. The car was feeling a bit heavy on the steering at the end of the last session yesterday, so that and power, we want to make sure that's all right. So that's currently the focus. But hopefully we'll have a good session and put in some good times to be on a good spot. All right. You good?
Close it with this.
This bit? All right. Yo, do the thing, yeah?
I was doing
Bismillah. Again? Yes. For sure. Does it feel worse than yesterday though? Worse than? Who knows, man? Give it a bit on the who knows how when you move it around a little bit it could change up. And it's been overnight cooling down, so anything could. Do you normally do a little bit of an easy out lap though? Or straight away?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Get that warm up done properly, innit? Like as in see, feel. What are you saying though? Feel normally what? Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. Bro, alhamdulillah, there's already been one W in it. That means that's a massive, massive thing. It's not like, oh man, fifth, I really want to perform well. Like, I need to try and get up. Like, you already been up there, bro. So inshallah, and it's, bro, it's a long season. Even today's a long day, bro. Like, for others, it could be way longer than yourself.
Yeah, I think we've got an exciting race brewing up, not only for the Class 1 cars at the front, but the Class 2s further down the grid.
Absolutely, it is beautiful here at Anglesey. It's a stunning day to go racing.
Can't steer.
Struggling.
Can't steer.
You had enough. That's it.
I can't steer.
No, all right. That's it. Don't do no more.
And also, there's a bit of smoke coming into the car.
Is there?
Yeah. So,
So the steering just went hard totally.
I mean, almost for the whole
Yeah,
session.
right,
I'm
yeah.
surprised that I got into a 15 really.
Yeah, yeah.
Which was good news, but there was more time in
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Almost, you know, that last session that we did yesterday, it's putting me into bad habits because I couldn't get on the power
So
earlier.
with the smoking then
Started inside the car.
inside the car.
So then I was like, the smoking started inside the car,
Yeah, yeah.
and the steering went rock solid. So I was
rock
like,
solid.
yeah. So I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I can't go any faster.
Okay.
So actually, not bad considering.
No.
But it could have been quicker.
You thought you had more left in the car.
I mean,
yeah.
that almost sounds like every time I qualify, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Like every
Yeah,
single time.
Yeah, but it's like yesterday we went out, we had no power. We sorted the power thing out. Then the steering started playing up, but it was okay. What we was on yesterday, and then
No, it's
today
given way.
it's given up. But at least hopefully we can find something with it
Hopefully.
to move on to the next step.
Appreciate all the efforts,
There's
man.
no problem. No problem. Onwards and upwards.
Yeah, man.
Onwards and upwards.
How you getting on, Rick? So we had a power steering issue in quali, which meant that the steering was heavy on the way out, pretty much most of the laps, and then really wasn't there at all by the end of the session. So we came in for pressures, and the fluid had all been lost in the system. Yeah, we're in a bit of a tight bind. They say racing's 90% disappointment, 10% high. So I'm really lucky and grateful that we've had a good showing so far. But yeah, it looks like not going to happen. And a massive shout out to Rick, the whole Supertune team, because they've been literally on my car from 3 minutes from qualifying finishing till now. So you know, they've been on the car for 3 hours. So God bless them, I really appreciate it. But yeah, this is racing. What can you do?
Yeah, I make decisions to glow. Ridiculous flow, potential to glow. You know, I just do that. Consolidate my regions, line it up, put them together. Anyone that ever let me down, forget them forever. My memory's bad. Remember me though? My memory's gone. My memory, it limits me home. No tree huggers, cause all the lumber's gone. Niggas knocking on wood. Pass through the hood when it's good and they chopping up wood. Breaking up stems, tilting my brim. With limp like a pimp, though I'm shaking a whip. They put no fear in him. It's just me and the end of my timeline. Flow like a fine wine, smelling like fine pine. Yeah, is this the end or just the beginning? Am I losing the winning? Is this
So we're regular dad life on a Friday. Doing a school run this morning. So taking my daughter to school. So as you may or may not know, if you've been following, we had a pretty treacherous weekend at Anglesey. Honestly, these are the ups and downs of racing, isn't it? Like, from one day on top of the world, as you might have seen, straight to the next weekend and didn't even start, you know what I mean? It kind of is what it is. Yeah, so Brands GP, one of my favourite circuits on the calendar. A place that you don't get to go that often, because usually it's the Indy configuration that's available for days, track days, test days. Yeah. Last year we had some, not to set any precedents, but we had some, good results. We got a second place by 0.2 seconds. So I was away from my first win by 0.2 of a second. Got both fastest laps in both races. So the pace was there last year, and I think we've done good development on the car for it to be, even quicker in terms of setup, really, because obviously we can't change anything else. But setup, I think we're going to be able to optimise this weekend. So I'm really excited about it. Obviously, as always now, I'll have high aspirations for outcomes, but The key is just to put it all together and have consistent laps. That's the key.
Welcome along to Brands Hatch, everybody. We've got round 3 coming up for you shortly of the Porsche Club Motorsport Championship, which also includes the Porsche Sport Club AM Championship with Pirelli for you over the course of the challenges, twists and undulations of the Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. Nice warm temperature. It's slightly overcast, but it's certainly not cold here, to say the least. And the breeze, fairly light still, I would say. It's not much of a breeze at all.
So Anglesey, you know, LD issues, sort the issues out, getting the car to go and qualify, no steering. You know, and you think, well, who's touched the car over the, you know, it was fine for I put it to bed and it was fine. You know, so you've got a good position now, you know, to go forward on there, haven't we? And you know, this morning you'd have given this all the time, wouldn't you?
All day long,
Sorry, you've got a 5 place grid penalty.
Sorry.
Too cool.
We're on the grid with the Porsche Club AM Championship with Pirelli. Cars have already been on the grid for a while. We had a lunchtime grid walk allowing the spectators to get close and personal with cars and drivers. It's race 5 of the season. It's the full Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit, and now it's race time. We're on the grid, and in the distance the red lights are on. We're looking for those red lights to go off, and then it's going to be away, and we pull away. It's a great start. Very quickly behind us, a little check in the mirror from Shiraz Khan just to make sure that he can move the car over, and we are amongst those championship class cars as we go through Paddock Hill Bend round the outside. That's the yellow Cayman S of David Burke on the inside. We're going to take the outside line into Druids, the very, very tight headbend, and it's passing car after car. We're going to tuck right up behind the number 16 of Kevin Harrison in the 996 C2 down the hill towards Graham Hill Bend. Be very, very careful on the corner exit here not to go wide, because that is one of the places around the circuit where the track limits are electronically monitored, and it is a great start from Shiraz Khan. Heading through Surtees corner, that is the Cayman of Chris Dyer in front, a former Porsche Club Championship champions. We're going to head down the long straight. This is where the power of the championship cars really kicks in as they slowly pull away, but it's not those cars we're racing already. Glance around, seeing where those class rivals are, but we've got the buffer of having a championship car between us and everyone else that we are racing. A strong first lap, and this is going to put Shiraz Khan into a fantastic position for the rest of the 25-minute race. Five laps complete, and Shiraz Khan not only heads the AM Championship field, still got a club car between himself and his closest rivals. But that gap back to that second place car in the AM Championship is a whole 3.5 seconds, and we are only 6 minutes into this testing 25-minute race. We've just gone around Druids, the hairpin at the top of the hill. It's coming down the hill through Graham Hill Bend. Very, very careful, nice smooth inputs into the car. Little check in the mirrors just to see what is going on behind, who is behind. And now we are going to sweep right through the long right-hand turn of Surtees. That's going to go an uphill exit, take us on to the full Grand Prix layout here at Brands Hatch, up through the gears and along the long straight. Back in car with Shiraz Khan, and you can see him check his mirrors as the yellow Cayman S of David Burke goes by. But it's still the class lead for Shiraz Khan, as that is a championship class car, and the trick is to let those cars go past with losing as little momentum and maintain that important time gap over the rest of the AM Championship field. So we're now through the corners out the back of this fantastic Brands Hatch layout through West Hill Field, heading down through the Dingle Dale section. We're going to turn right through Sheen Curve, carrying as much speed as we can. It is all about momentum. You don't want to lose any speed if you don't have to. Keeping pace with David Burke in that championship car through Stirling. So now we're just going to be heading back down under the Brands Hatch Bridge, and then it's a long curving right-hander to complete this gap. Calmness personified inside the car, though it probably doesn't seem like that to the driver. 12 laps complete, we're coming up to the daunting Paddock Hill Bend with a back marker who nicely holds to the outside that Shiraz Khan through without losing too much momentum, powering back up the hill 5 minutes of racing still to go, but now there is a superb 7-second advantage over the rest of the AM Championship field. There's still plenty of time for anything to happen, and a safety car now would see that advantage disappear, but quick and consistent lapping by Shiraz Khan has seen him dominate the field and leave them battling over the final podium positions as we head into the final few laps. Across the start-finish line and into the last lap. This will be the last lap of this 25-minute race, and this is a driver's absolute dream. No one in front, gap to the cars in front, and just the 2.43 miles of the Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit to compete. And this is where, for a driver, you've done your part, and now you start hearing all those strange little noises from the car, the things you've not even noticed before. You start wondering if it's a problem, but the car has been absolutely faultless. This Boxster X 3.2 litre flat 6 engine in the back of the car. We see just gently guiding the car through that daunting Surtees corner. It's a tricky uphill exit, much tighter than it looks, carrying some speed now. We're just going to under the Pilgrim's Drop, under the bridge, coming back up a tight right-hand entry, carrying as much speed as we can through Hawthorns, a short straight on the exit of Hawthorns, and then it's going to be down to Westfield, going through these corners for the final time, because it's going to be the checkered flag that is awaiting at the end of this lap. Look at the looking into the distance, picking the braking points, picking the clipping points for the apex on the inside of each corner. Coming there through Dingledale. Now we're heading down towards Stirling's tight left-hander. Move the car to the left, just clip the inside, then back on the power and accelerating away out the corner. And coming in to sight is the final corner. It's going to be that long right-hander of Clearways, but that means that's going to take us straight on to the pit straight. Gently, just gently carrying as much speed as we can, not unsettling the car. Flick up through another gear, and it's across the line for the win.
And that means we are going to introduce our race winner, taking his second win of 2025. It is Shiraz Khan! Very quickly, before the cars come round for the start, we've got seconds to pull this off. Shiraz, 2 wins out of 5. It's going well.
Yeah, so far, as long as we keep reliably going. Massive shout out to you, Jude, been working on my car so hard. Really love you, loads of fun. Thank you so much. Great start.
Fantastic, gentlemen. Thanks very much. Chris, you want to have the cars and back.
Got a good launch. I will span out at the front, so that was a problem. Went around the outside, turn 1. Can't believe it. Had a few moments. I wasn't consistent in the race. I kept making mistakes. There was like oil dropped out of the car or something, having this big puff of smoke. So that got me a bit stressed and scared, but we'll make sure everything's all right, levels all right, but can't explain it, bro. Good, man. I mean, the car's feeling good, but there's just a momentary lapse of power, it felt like, when the oil blew out, so I don't know what was going on. You know, everyone who's here obviously deserves it or whatever, you know? We all work hard, don't we? But, yeah, man. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. All of the support, all of the sponsors, everyone that's believed in me. So grateful. Thank you.
Yeah, only getting started when it's midnight, keeping it tight. If wanna go to war, it can get dark, but we stay bright. Coming like a night, it's on sight. Ever touch my sleeve? Around there, wanna disagree when it's clear that I'm speaking facts. Man like me, you know I'm proactive. Never gonna stop till I see the big man's on flats.
Hop on the front door, it's like midnight. Don't lose your grip, cause you might fall out again. I'll fight with Need for